to another day of Vlogmas day 8. We are now on, oh my goodness, December is going so fast, like I think we knew it would. But I have just been doing my morning makeup and I've been using quite a few new products and I'm kind of obsessed with everything that I used this morning. I was actually using it from the Lancome gift set that I unboxed with you guys yesterday. I'm keeping this beside my vanity just on my windowsill because it just looks so pretty, and I think I'm definitely going to use this as a bit of a like travel makeup bag. How perfect will this be as well if you're going to families over Christmas or New Year? I am going up to some families over New Year's, spending New Year's Eve with them, and I'm definitely going to be taking this with me because it's like a really perfect size and you can just kind of plop it, you know, plop it down and open it out, and you can keep all your skincare in there, like your makeup, everything that you need when you go traveling. So I think I'm going to keep hair products and skincare. Actually, yeah, you could even keep your hair tools in there. The GHD Platinum Plus straighteners fit in very nicely, so very excited about that. And I've been using quite a few products from the set this morning because you know what I'm like. I'm that person where the second I get something new, I just have to try it. So I used the eye cream last night. This is the Lancome Genifique eye cream, and I definitely think it's more of a night cream than it is a day cream for me because it's quite thick, but it's not too thick. It's quite like spongy, which is what I really like. It feels a bit more of like a gel-like consistency. Love the packaging as well. It just looks very sleek and chic. I really adore that. So I used that last night, and then this morning I tested the Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Serum, and oh my word, this was so lovely to apply. It's just like a really, I might put some on the back of my hand just to show you. It's just like a really lovely, fairly lightweight serum. It just looks, kind of just looks like water on your hand, if you can see that just there, but it just applies so nicely. It's very smooth, it's not greasy at all, and I use this alongside my favorite hyaluronic acid, and it just soaked into my skin and gave it such a lovely drink. My skin is very dry at the moment. I feel like now that we've had this cold snap, my skin is really starting to feel it. So anything that's like really lovely and hydrating, I'm all for. So loved using that this morning. Those were the new products I tried. I then have gone back to my Lancome Idol mascara. Oh my word, I just love it. Love it so much. It's one of my favorite mascaras ever. And because I've not been using it for a long time, I kind of forgot how lovely it was to use. And what I really like about this one is it doesn't like transfer very easily. It doesn't smudge very easily. So if you're going to be out all day, if you usually find by the end of the day that you get a bit of transfer underneath your eyes, try this. It will change your life. You are going to be so impressed. So I used that this morning, and then I also used a combination of these two. So this is the Lancome lipstick in 274 French Tea Cream, which is such a lovely one, and I love the way you open it. You just pop that and then pull it out, and it's just a really lovely like mauvey nudie. It comes out a little bit, I used quite a sparse amount because I didn't want it to be too heavy, but I really like how that looks on my lips. And then over the top, again, to kind of lighten it up a little bit more, I used the Lancome 213 lip gloss. I really like this. I'm going to apply a little bit more because it's one of those where it doesn't actually feel like a lip gloss. It feels more like, almost like a gel that you're applying on your lips, I think is the best way to describe it. I feel like they've kind of nailed the right consistency of making this kind of glossy but kind of balmy but really hydrating and not sticky. So I really like that. I've been loving using those products this morning, and I'm using lots of products that I know are going to last me all day because I'm sure you can see from the title of this video I've got a very exciting day planned. I feel like this has become a bit of an annual tradition with us, and every single Christmas we can't not do our Bicester trip. So if you haven't heard of Bicester Village, have you been living under a rock? I'm sure if you clicked on this video, you know exactly what Bicester Village is, and you are watching this because you want to know what's new in there at the moment, what they've got, like the amazing deals and things like that. But just in case you don't know, Bicester Village is basically London's best, worst kept secret. It is a designer outlet. It's just outside of London. It's in Bicester, unsurprisingly, which is kind of like Milton Keynes area, like maybe about 40 minutes like up from Oxford, and it is an amazing designer outlet. Now I know we've done loads of vlogs together where I've taken you to like Gunwolf Quays and other designer outlets. Bicester's like a whole new level. Bicester is the designers that are like up here. I feel like Gunwolf has got like really lovely high-end brands, you know, like Reiss and Ralph Lauren and things like that. Bicester's like one step up. Bicester's got the Pradas, the Gucci's, the Dior's, and it is all discounted because it is all either old season or the outlet pieces, which is just insane. So I'm actually going to be taking Alex with me to Bicester Village. He has never been, and he's been getting so jealous of my trips to Bicester over the last few years and been saying to me, I really want to go, I really want to experience it, maybe pick up myself a couple of treats. So we are going together this year as a little boyfriend and girlfriend shopping trip. I do love a good shopping trip with him. He's actually a very good boyfriend when it comes to shopping trips. He's very patient, he's very like, will carry all my bags for me, he's very courtly and gentlemanly. I really enjoy going shopping with him. So we are heading up first thing this morning. I think we're going to grab some breakfast on the road, grab some lunch at Bicester, and spend the day together doing a little bit of designer outlet shopping. So I'm so excited to be heading there today. I feel like there's always a few brands I'm just like beeline for. Like Mulberry is one of those that I always beeline for. Ralph Lauren, they actually have one of the best Ralph Lauren outlet stores I have ever been to. I must admit, I feel like they just have such good prices, such good products. The White Company, I absolutely love going to the White Company. They've got Jo Malone outlet, they've got Charlotte Tilbury, and of course the big Dior's, Prada's, Gucci's, and all of that jazz. They also have one of my favorite outlet secondhand, like pre-loved stores, the Designer Exchange. Absolutely love them. So if you are looking to get maybe an Hermes or a Chanel, you can actually buy that in person at Bicester Village at Designer Exchange secondhand. So such an amazing place to go to look for amazing discounts and amazing prices with your designer goods. So we are heading there first thing this morning. I am really looking forward to it. So as I mentioned, I've already done my makeup. I'm just keeping my jewellery fairly simple. I am of course wearing my Pandora diamonds. I literally have not stopped wearing these since I unboxed them. They're from the Pandora Brilliance collection, and I just absolutely love the necklace. So I've got the necklace and the ring on today. I've actually got my like blue kind of sapphire-esque earrings. I really like these, and actually I found that they're like one of my most complimented pieces of jewellery ever. They are so lovely. So I've got my sapphires in, of course my halo ring, and a couple of bracelets. And perfume of the day, I am going to be wearing the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. This is just my favourite like everyday perfume. I know I shouldn't be spraying over my jewellery every time I do it, someone tells me off, but my Pandora jewellery can last, and I always end up forgetting to spray perfume before I put my jewellery on, so I just spray it afterwards. But this is just one of my favourites. Again, a very highly complimented perfume, and I feel like with Jo Malone there's some scents that have become so cult that maybe they're almost a bit too mainstream now. I feel like this is one of those where it's still very popular, but it's not as well known. It's not like Peony and Blush Suede where everyone knows that scent, or like Blackberry Bay. Everyone knows that scent. English Pear and Freesia is still a little bit different, but similar enough that like loads of people really like that. So apply my perfume of the day. And then outfit of the day, when it comes to shopping days, I like to keep it quite simple and very comfortable, especially because we have about an hour and a half's drive up to Bicester, especially now that we're living down in Hampshire. It's a little bit further than it used to be, but you know what, it's totally worth the drive. I would say if you are literally within like a 2-hour proximity, it is worth your time going if there are some good discounts. But that is, to be fair, that is the thing. Sometimes Bicester doesn't have the most amazing discounts. It's kind of depending on when you go, which I guess is why I do these vlogs, to show you what is in at the moment. So hopefully you know whether the trip is worth your time. But yeah, we've got an hour and a half journey, so I want to be comfortable, and also I find with shopping I just want to be super cozy. So I've got my favourite new look jumper dress on. I absolutely adore it. This is the like new version of it, which I really like. It just has no design detail to it, which I just think is so classic, so sleek and elegant, and it really makes my jewellery pop, which is what I really love about it. And then I'm just wearing it with a pair of knee-high boots. I'm still undecided if I like the way that the boots kind of cross over the like bottom of this dress, because it's got that slit. It's kind of cute, but also at the same time I don't know if it's a bit clumpy. But you know what, that's what I am going for today. It's quite cold, so I feel like ankle boots are not quite the one, because I don't really want to get cold ankles. So I'm going to wear these, and of course I am wearing flats because it is a lot of walking and I get very tired on shopping day, so I don't want to be wearing anything that's going to make me even more tired or give me sore feet by the end of the day. So I've got my favourite flat boots on. My goodness, that's a mouthful to get out, and it is quite chilly today, so of course we're going to need a coat. And I feel like it's going to be no surprise to anyone that I'm going to be wearing my favourite Ivy and Oak coat from Farfetch. You can actually still use my discount at Farfetch if you do want to shop this. I absolutely adore it, so I'll leave it linked down below. It is Ellie Safe. I believe. It will be down below in the description, but I absolutely love this coat. It is an outdoor shopping centre, so I find a coat that I can easily just kind of get on and off. Like obviously I can just quickly do the tie up and do the button up, but I can even wear it open as well, and it still looks really, really lovely open. It's one of those coats that is just so flattering and really easy to wear, so I can just wear it like this going in and out of the shop. So I would say dress up warm, but wear layers when you go to Bicester. And then bag of the day, I'm wearing my Mulberry Bayswater. This is my best shopping handbag when it comes to like long days of shopping. I always bring this because I feel like it just has so many like design features and like ticks when it comes to shopping. Number one, it's like a really good size. It fits everything that I need in it. I'll have like my phone, my keys, my wallet, spare perfume, my vlogging camera, lipstick, powder, things like that. It literally fits in everything that I need, and it also has a really lovely crossbody, so I can wear it crossbody, not have to worry about like having it in my arms as I'm wanting to like look at things and pick things up and try things on. So it's a really, really great handbag to bring with me, and I love the brown and the black tones together. I feel like they just work so well. So I am ready to go. I don't think I'm going to need my scarf. I might take my totem scarf that you can see behind me and just keep it in the cart just in case it's chilly enough. I do find, because I'm so far south now that I'm down in Hampshire, I do forget that sometimes we're a good like degree warmer than when you go a little bit further up north. And I know Bicester isn't north, but pretty much anything is north from the New Forest, so it's north for me. So I might bring the totem scarf just to put in the cart just in case I need it. I also actually really love having a scarf with me when I have long drives because I use it as a blanket. When I am the passenger princess, I can get all snuggly and cozy. So I am ready to go, all dressed and ready. Super excited for a day at Bicester. Of course, I'll be taking you along with me. Hopefully we'll be able to get some amazing bargains, some amazing discounts, maybe even some Christmas presents. We will see, but let's get going. So we are en route to Bicester. We've just stopped at Starbucks for breakfast. I've got myself a hazelnut latte, and I'm so excited. I've also got a pan of chocolate to have in the car, which I've literally not had for so long. This one with me. How excited are you for Bicester?
Oh, very excited.
First time. So yeah, we're going to enjoy our coffees. It is such a beautiful journey to Bicester, like very beautiful day today actually. Blue skies, country roads, it's so lovely. So we're going to enjoy our coffees and I'll catch you when we get there. So we have arrived at Bicester now, and my goodness me, is it cold. I'm so glad I brought my scarf. I also last minute put my gloves in my bag, and I definitely think I'm going to end up wearing them because it's so chilly today. Like a beautiful blue sky, we'll focus on the sky, blue sky day, but my goodness me, is it cold. And if there's one piece of advice I always give when it comes to Bicester Village, when it comes to designer outlet shopping, is to get here as early as possible, because it is currently a Sunday. Bicester Village opened at 10 o'clock. It's 10 past 10 now, and already it is heaving. The car park is completely full and it is so busy. So we managed to get parking fairly nearby, so it means that if we've got lots of bags that we can just run to the car and drop them back off. But I'm so excited to get shopping. It's looking very festive, it's very Christmassy. I just love it here. Oh my goodness me, they have decorated so beautifully this year. I'm pretty sure they didn't have these decorations last year, but look at this. It looks so festive and pretty. These like gold, huge ornate decorations. Just as we are heading in, there's Alex there, looking very smart and handsome in his lovely John Lewis coat. You look gorgeous, babe. You look gorgeous. You want to show where your outfit's from actually? Should we get a little outfit of the day?
I model for Ralph Lauren.
In we go! Just been giving Alex a little bit of a tour of Bicester because he's a bit overwhelmed. I keep saying to him, what store do you want to hit first? And he's like, I don't know the stores, but I've just spotted Dior is moving. They still have the other Dior open at the moment, but that's really exciting because the Dior store has always been really small, and it's kind of like obviously on one of the side streets, so it looks like it is moving to a bigger location right beside where Manolo Blahnik is, like a little bit further down from Prada, opposite like Paul Smith and Under Armour. So really good spot, but I wonder when that's going to open. That's really exciting. I'm not going to lie, I don't think it was that long ago that I was here. It was in the summer sometime time, but I feel like there's loads of new additions at Bicester since I was last here. Behind me we've got a Bamford store. Over here we've got a Holland Cooper, which is decorated really beautifully. So I think first up we've walked all the way to the end so I could give Alex a proper tour of Bicester Village, and now we're gonna hit the stores as we're going back in. So I think first up,
Go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that brand there?
Which one?
That one right there. Let me just show the camera so they know what brand I'm talking about.
Louis.
Say that again.
Louis.
Loewe.
Bay.
Loewe.
That's a W,
It's
not a V.
No, it's a V. Yeah, but you
That's
say
a
it
W.
V.
It's Louis.
With you. We're making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy.
Now that I've got my Manolos, I am officially a convert, so I am heading into Manolo Blahnik to see what gorgeous footwear they've got.
Oh, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe.
Okay, we've got another pronunciation. So Alex, this brand behind me, where is it? There. How do you pronounce that? I'm having so much fun with this pronunciation.
Kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you.
Okay, next stop, my motherland. My favourite bag brand, Mulberry. Oh my goodness, I am in love. Look at that. I love you. Alex has just pointed out additional 15% off. I might do some damage.
And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Oh my goodness me, Coach looks so magical. Look at that. Oh, we're heading straight in.
The first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
I have to say, Coach have really stepped up their game here at Bicester. Not only is it beautifully decorated, but they have such amazing stock in. So I would say if you are looking to get your hands on a Coach bag, definitely come into Bicester because they've got really great savings on for a lot of the bags that are like still new stock. They've got the pillows in, they've got the tabbies in, they have some really, really gorgeous handbags. I am currently just having a little think about a couple of bags that I have had my eye on, but Alex always has a rule that if you are unsure about something, just go away and think about it, and if it's still there when you get back, if you're still thinking about it and you go back and it's still there, then it was clearly meant to be. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of a mull over, but I have made a cheeky little Mulberry purchase. It's actually a Christmas present, so I might not be able to show you what I picked up because she might watch these videos. She doesn't normally, but just in case, it's a big surprise, so I don't want to give it away. But yeah, we've had a fairly successful shop so far. We're only just getting started.
I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by.
What shop's over there, babe?
Oh, where?
That one over there.
There's things.
Versace, honestly, you just crack me up so much with your pronunciations. I can't take you anywhere.
And there's Balenciaga.
I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Well, I think it's safe to say that that was a very successful Bicester trip. My goodness, you are putting your foot down. How was your first Bicester trip, my darling?
It was very nice.
Very, very fun. We had the yummiest lunch as well at, what was it, La Tua Pasta? La Tua Pasta?
I don't know, but the beef ragu thing I had was magnificent.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. It had the truffle ravioli and it was so good. But we are heading home now. Perfect timing because it looks like it's just started raining, but I think it's safe to say that that was probably one of my most successful Bicester trips ever, and I cannot wait to show you what I picked up when we get home because One of the items I got, all I'm gonna say is that I have literally had my eye on this for years. Literally years, and I've never seen it discounted. I've never seen it at Bicester before, so I'm so excited to have gotten my hands on it. One thing I will just say with regards to Bicester, it is very busy. If you can go on a weekday, try to, and if you can go as early as possible, try to, because by the time we were leaving, it was absolutely heaving. Queues outside every one of the big designers, Dior, Gucci, Prada, Burberry, all of them had like massive queues outside, so try and get here as early as you can. But we are going to head home now. I think we might make a cheeky Starbucks trip to get a little festive hot chocolate for our journey home, but I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Super quick lip gloss touch up now that we are back home from Bicester, but oh my goodness, did we leave at the perfect time. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is chucking it down now, absolutely chucking it. We were so lucky with the weather at Bicester. It was blue skies, it was sunshine. I mean, it was freezing, don't get me wrong. I'm so glad that I brought my little totem scarf with me as a just in case, because I really needed it for the day. But it is now raining, it is now miserable, it is now the perfect weather to get cozy and hunker down. But before we do that, of course, I wanted to show you what I picked up from Bicester, because as I said, it was a very successful shop. And actually, it might be quite nice to have a bit of a debrief from the day, because it was very busy. This is the first time I've ever been to Bicester on a weekend, and I would say that if you have the opportunity to go during the weekday instead, definitely go, because I've never seen it as busy as I did. And things like reservations are not taken at the restaurants there. It's literally like a walk-in. So we got really lucky with lunch, because we went to go and see if they had any tables, and what they do is once they're full, they'll like take your name and then text you. So it's not like you have to wait in a queue, you know, you can carry on and doing your shopping. But we were told the wait was going to be up to an hour. It only ended up being about 20 minutes, and they managed to seat us pretty quickly, which I was really impressed with. So we had lunch at La Tua Pasta, which was amazing. I had the black truffle and ricotta ravioli, and it was absolutely incredible, like really decadent. It was a very small plate, and when Alex saw it, he was like teasing me going, I'm glad I've not ordered that. And I was like, trust me, I'm gonna get full from this so quickly. I couldn't even finish it. It was so decadent, but absolutely amazing. If you like truffle, if you like mushrooms, you're going to love that. And then he had the beef, it was like a beef tagliatelle, I think it was, if I remember correctly. He really loved it. A bit more like tomato-y, kind of like creamy tomato. Anyway, he absolutely loved it. We had a really lovely lunch, and we were so lucky to have gotten a table, because as I say, they don't take reservations. So if you are going, top tips would always be to go early, and also to try and get lunch early. We went to go and get lunch at about maybe 1 o'clock, and I feel like that was probably part of the problem, is that it was when everyone else was trying to grab their lunch. So just always being the first one is like the best thing you can do at Bicester. I couldn't believe how much had changed since I'd last been there. There was no designer exchange anymore. I didn't realize it was just a temporary pop-up. I think actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's where the new Dior is going to be. If I'm trying to remember exactly where designer exchange it was, because it has been quite a while since I was last there. I think it must have been about 6 months ago, back in the summer when I was last at Bicester. And yeah, the new Dior looks really exciting. It's going to be a much bigger store, a bit of a better location, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a temporary pop-up. I don't know, but very excited about the move. It's also so nice to see the new stores like the Banbury, the Holland Cooper. Holland Cooper had so many amazing things. They had a lot of like new in stock things that I'd seen, like the cardigan that I tried on. I'm pretty sure that's new season. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember if it's discounted price. I think it was about £170, but I tried it on and I was really umming and ahhing about it, but I decided not to get it in the end, because I just felt like it was a little bit bulky on me, and it wasn't the most flattering thing in the world. I've seen quite a few girls styling it up recently and looking amazing in it, but I felt like I didn't really have any opportunities that I would wear that cardigan over my River Island cardigan that I'm loving at the moment, the kind of like geometric camel coloured one. So decided to leave that, but Holland Cooper was such a great one to hit. Speaking of things I didn't pick up, oh my goodness, I was so close. I was literally this close to picking up a Mulberry bag, but for myself. There was a gold Mulberry bag that I was eyeing up, and I literally went back into the store about 3 times. This is why I love shopping with Alex. He's so patient, and he's very good at like, you know what, if you're not sure, just come away, just think about it, have a little bit of like a mull over. I went back and had a look at it 3 times, but the fact that I was still umming and ahhing, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it, I'm going to walk away. But Mulberry had amazing savings. They had an extra 15% off on like everything at the front of the store, and then the gold bag that I was looking at was in like an extra sale section as well. And what I quite like that Mulberry does is they have a really good mixture of like the older stock, and they also have some newer pieces. So they had a huge collection of Mulberry Alexas there as well, which was really, really nice to see, because I just absolutely love my Alexa baby. So yeah, Mulberry was amazing. Coach was also amazing. Would definitely recommend heading to Coach. They had so many, again, new season things, old season things. They had some really, really great discounts, really, really gorgeous bags. So would definitely recommend a visit to Bicester at the moment. I feel like they have some really, really great stock ready for the Christmas gifting season. But I need to show you what I got before we lose any more light, because it is getting darker and darker by the second, and I want to give you a little bit of a haul because it was rather successful. So I'm going to start with Ralph Lauren. You guys know how much I adore Ralph Lauren. It's one of my favorite brands. It's a really gorgeous heritage brand, and I have so many pieces from them that I wear all of the time. And if there's one thing that I love picking up from Bicester Village and love picking up from designer outlets, it is their cable knit jumpers, because their cable knits are something that is so classic, so timeless. They literally bring them out every single year. They never go out of style, they never go out of trend, and yet to be able to pick them up at a discount is just absolutely amazing. So I got this really gorgeous, I don't know how well the colour's going to come up. It's like a very light oatmeal colour. It's a really, really gorgeous one. It's quite different to anything I have. I have quite a like warm toned camely one, but I feel like this is a little bit more cool tone, and I definitely prefer the material of these ones. I just find them a bit more wearable and a little bit easier to style. So I picked this up in a woman's large. I like them to be a little bit baggy and a little bit oversized, because I just wear them like leggings a lot. I mean, I tuck them into like my slip skirts and things like that, but they're just so easy to wear and so easy to style. And seeing as though this is a colour that I didn't have in my collection, I thought it was a great one to pick up. They had quite a few colours. I was also really debating whether to pick up a really gorgeous like berry toned one for Christmas, but I thought I would just get the one for now. I would just get this one because it's just so classic, and as well as being able to wear it now, I can easily wear this into January, February, and well into spring next year. So I thought it was a really, really practical purchase. Hold your horses. This is probably the most exciting purchase of the trip: socks. I did pick up some socks from Calvin Klein. I got some white ones and I got some black ones as well. Alex also picked up some underwear from Calvin Klein, but again, great items to be able to get at a discount from designer outlets, because when do you ever not need socks? Well, that's a little bit more exciting. Now, this is something that I was debating whether to show you, but I'm going to show you because, as I said, Mulberry have some really, really gorgeous things in at the moment. Now, this isn't for me. I gave up the handbag that I wanted to get something as a Christmas present, and I'm praying that the person that this is for is not watching this. This is for my mum, and she doesn't tend to watch my YouTube videos, so let's just hope that she doesn't see, because this is going to be a really, really big surprise for her, because she has always wanted a Mulberry handbag. And when I got my Mulberry Alexa, she absolutely fell in love with it. She really likes tan handbags. She likes just like a little crossbody. And when I saw these, they were really, really good price. And they had them in a lot of different colours. And I just thought this would be the perfect handbag for her as a little Christmas present. Well, a very big Christmas present. But I think she is going to absolutely love this. So it's a really gorgeous little camera bag. Now, she doesn't carry a lot with her. She likes just to have a really little crossbody bag, but all she needs is like her phone, her keys, her wallet. That's pretty much all she carries around with her. And they had them in loads of different colours, and they were such a good price. They had them in black, green. They had them in like a really gorgeous beigey colour, like whites, but of course I picked up the tan for my mum because she loves it. And what I also liked about this is the strap isn't a chain. She doesn't really like chain straps. She much prefers a leather strap. Finds it a lot more comfortable. I do as well. So yes, I picked that up as a very exciting Christmas present for my mum. So mum's the word. No one tell her. No one let her see this video, because that is going to be a very big surprise waiting for her under the tree. And then lastly, the most exciting purchase of the trip. I have literally been eyeing this up for so long, and this is a very, very exciting purchase. You guys know when it comes to Christmas shopping, we always love a to me, love me present, and this is definitely that. Now, I have been looking at this for so long, and as I mentioned before, I have never seen this discounted. I've never seen this at Bicester Village, and I always pop into Burberry whenever I am there. So this is very excitingly the Burberry cape. Now, this is basically a really gorgeous reversible cape. So on the outside it's just got the plain camel, which looks really lovely, but on the inside we have the classic Burberry check, and oh my word, I am so excited about this. I've been eyeing up this cape for so long now. You guys know how much I adore my capes, especially this time of year. They're a perfect layering piece. They're really classy, really timeless, such an easy item to throw over the top to really like elevate an outfit. I really love them. I style them up so much with my jumper dresses as well, and I always get complimented on the capes that I have. I've got a load of different high street capes. I've got River Island, H&M, but I've always wanted to add a Burberry one into my collection, and this is just the perfect one because it's the classic Burberry check. This is a print that literally will never go out of style. The Burberry check is so timeless and so classic, and that's what I absolutely love about it. I wear my Burberry scarf quite a lot because it's one of those prints that just goes with so many things. It really elevates an outfit and everyone recognizes the print. So of course I had to pick this up. Let me show you a little sneak peek of how it looks, because it actually looks really nice both ways. I tried it on both ways, and if you wear it with just the camel, it looks beautiful because you've just got the really classic camel and then the little pops of the check, or you can alternatively turn it around and wear it with the check on the outside, so it's like a real statement piece. But oh my goodness, I am so excited to have this in my wardrobe and finally have this in my collection, because it is something I've been eyeing up for literally years. It is something that I feel like is so me, so timeless, so classic, and I'm so excited that I managed to pick it up from Bicester. I must say the Burberry shop was heaving, absolutely heaving, but I can understand why, because they had amazing pieces there. The really gorgeous big Burberry tote bags were reduced, the classic like little handbags were reduced, they had lots of leather bags and canvas bags, they had loads of scarves, loads of accessories, so I definitely recommend beelining to Burberry as early as possible because it gets very busy. But I'm so excited about this purchase. This is literally just such an amazing treat to myself. So a very successful Bicester trip. I'm not gonna lie, actually I do feel like this trip was slightly different this year. I feel like I've really changed with regards to like my shopping habits, and a lot of the brands that I used to absolutely love I didn't really want to hit this year. Things like Gucci, Prada, they're not really brands that I'm as interested in anymore. I feel like they're not the most me brands in the world. They're a little bit too like cool for me now, I feel like, is the best explanation. So most of the shops that I was hitting were the more kind of like the less busy ones, which was actually really nice, other than Burberry, other than Mulberry, but things like Sandro, Max Mara, Manolo Blahnik, Jimmy Choo, they are much like quieter shops, which is really nice, and I feel like they get forgotten about a little bit because everyone always just beelines for like the big designer brands. So I definitely recommend it, taking your time. Maybe if you want to hit those brands, go first, and then you can take your time through the other less busy shops and have a really enjoyable experience. So yeah, this is your calling. Go to Bicester this December. They have so many gorgeous pieces, whether you're looking for Christmas presents or a little treat to yourself. Honestly, I'm so in love. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm going to get into my comfies and snuggle down and just enjoy the sound of the rain on my windows after a very lovely, very successful shopping trip. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, I would absolutely love it if you hit it now so you can join us for all the Vlogmas videos Monday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. So I hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!